Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a drugstore Valentine's Day look, but here's the thing. I have really been struggling trying to find drugstore eyeshadow that I personally can vouch for and like stand by, and like eyeshadow that I can do for a Valentine's Day look. And as of yet, I just haven't found one that I really love and that I want to show to you guys. So everything else about this video is going to be drugstore makeup except my eyeshadow, so please don't kill me. I love you. But I'm going to be using my personal Valentine, which is Modern Renaissance. So if you are ready, let's get started. So I'm gonna take some tape and I'm just going to stick it to the back of my hand a little bit, because the very first time I ever did tape with my eyeshadow, I legit just took it off the roll, stuck it to my eye, and it hurt really bad. So definitely make sure you stick the tape to the back of your hand a couple times just to make sure that it's not like as sticky as it came from the factory, because it will take off a layer of your skin and that will hurt very badly. In with my Milani eyeshadow primer, which I am almost out of.
I just wanna say you're mine. Fuck what you heard, you're mine. Long as you know who you belong to. I just wanna say you're mine. I just wanna say you're mine. Fuck what you heard, you're mine. All I'm really asking for.
You want to make sure that the tape is actually like a place where it's coming right off your eye and that it's going to give you like a really angled look. So I'm putting it closer to my eye. Yeah, there we go. Zoom y'all in. Okay, there we go. So first I'm taking burnt orange and I am just getting it on a crease brush. I'm sweeping it across the bottom of my brow bone. So right below my brow bone and right above my crease, that's where I like to start with my transition color. And I use a fluffy blending brush because it really gives you a beautiful wash of color. I'm using a much thicker crease brush because I want the color to be a lot more pigmented, and thicker brushes give you more pigmented looks. I want to make sure it's going down to that tape, because when I take the tape away, it's going to have like a really cut, angled look. Now I'm taking Love Letter and I'm going to put that in my crease as well. So you guys are actually about to watch me make a mistake. It's kind of hard to make mistakes with makeup because you're making up your own rules, but for my right eye I decided to do one side with the crease color first, and then on the left eye I decided to do the lid color first. And it kind of gave me a slightly different effect that I ended up fixing off camera, and it's gonna bug me the entire video while I'm editing, but bear with me guys. One thing about using tape to guide your eyeshadow placement is that the higher up you place your tape, meaning the closer you put it to your eyebrow, the less elongated and cat-like your eyeshadow is going to look. If you put your tape away from your eyebrows, almost parallel with your eyebrow, then it's going to give you a very smoked out cat-like effect. Definitely don't recommend using tape to guide your eyeshadow placement on a regular basis, because the skin by your eyes is very delicate and some of the first skin on your body to age. So definitely don't pull this trick out very often, because you just don't want to pull on your skin that way. Okay, so now we're going to take off the tape and finish the rest of my face. Later on, when I add my eyeliner, we're going to use that edge of the eyeshadow to guide us, and it's going to look really fancy. So now I'm just going to be doing my dewy foundation routine, and if you guys want to see a further explanation of how I do that and why I do what I do, I will put a link in the description box and a little card in the window. One thing that really drove me nuts about this video while I've been editing is how often I go out of frame. And know how frustrating it is watching somebody do their makeup and they just kind of drift out of frame into the great beyond. And I'm really sorry because I know it sucks. But I think I was just really excited to show you all what's going on with my face and make sure you can see like the effect the makeup is having, that I got kind of overzealous and stood a little bit too close. So I'm real sorry about that. Side note, it took me so long to put on that foundation because of the eyeshadow. Like I really wanted to make sure that I didn't mess up the eyeshadow with the foundation, so I really had to like tiptoe around it with that beauty sponge.
Est-ce que tu aimes le sexe? Le sexe, je veux dire l'activité physique. Le Covid, tu aimes ça? Est-ce que tu aimes le sexe? Le sexe, je veux dire l'activité physique. Le Covid, tu aimes ça? Est-ce que tu aimes le sexe? Le sexe, je veux dire l'activité physique. Le Covid, tu aimes ça? Est-ce que tu aimes le sexe? Le sexe, je veux dire l'activité physique. Le Covid, tu aimes ça?
About drugstore products sometimes when it comes to pressed powders is that they can have kind of like a layer on them that doesn't get picked up easily with a brush. So a lot of times I'll scrape off the first layer with like a knife or whatever, and then I can use the product a lot easier. I heard some other people on YouTube saying that they had to do that with certain products, so I was happy to know I wasn't alone. And that's what I'm showing you right now with my Wet n Wild highlighter in the color Sand-Gria Castles. And I'm also doing that with my NYX blush as well. I'm really not one to contour my nose just because it's really tricky and it's just not one of my strengths, but putting highlighter down the bridge of your nose kind of does a slight contour for you. So now I'm using my NYX gel liner and smudger to give myself a black winged liner. I'm using the outline of the eyeshadow to guide me while I make this wing sharp enough to kill a man. So now I'm just going to finish up my lips, and I'm going to be using Scrooge by Colourpop. It's like a nice little raspberry color. Honestly, just want to add a little bit more darkness to my eyes, so I'm going to go in with my chocolate brown liquid liner from NYX, and I'm just going to lightly line my lower lash line. Sometimes when you use a black eyeliner, it can make your eyes seem a little bit more narrow, and I just don't want my eyes to look narrow with this eyeshadow, so I'm using the brown to add depth without really closing them off. So that's going to conclude this tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed my affordable Valentine's Day look. Thank you so much for being with me in this video with all of its hiccups. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to give it a big old thumbs up. Maybe even share with a friend because that would be super cool. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already so you can stay up to date on my latest videos, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!